what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a eye tutorial on this look right here. I have been seeing the negative space, no wing looks all over Instagram and decided to try it out myself, so let's get started. Taking my current obsession at the moment, the Morphe 35B palette, I'm going to start with this peachy coral shade, and I'm just blending this out fully on the crease. Since we are going to be wiping away half of the crease later on, I'm really focusing on how the blending is looking on the inner corner and the first, half of my eyelid. Now I'm going to take this hot pink color, and like we would with any normal cut crease, we're going to just start to build up the intensity on the crease line so everything can look nice and dramatic, especially for the look today. We're just going to go the extra mile with everything. So I'm going to be taking each individual shadow and blending it out perfectly for a really pretty ombre effect. Now I'm going to take this light pink shade and just apply this where those two first colors meet to diffuse any harsh lines. And then to morph all the colors together, I'm taking a blending brush and just doing windshield wiper motions and circular motions with all the colors. And to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to be taking this white eyeshadow and applying it right underneath. And then this is also going to be used as our lid color later on in the tutorial. Now going back in with that same light pink shade, I'm going to use this just to diffuse the line between the pink and the white now. That way there's no harsh lines where those two colors meet. Going into this magenta shade, I'm going to apply this on the crease, really defining it and blending it out. We're going slowly with each individual shade to make sure that it's all blended out. And like I said, we're going to really focus on what the front part of this crease is going to look like, since we are going to be wiping away half of it anyway. So now I'm just taking whatever is left over on this brush from before to blend out that color a little bit with the other colors. Now going in with this purple shade, I'm going to apply this on the crease. You guys already know everything's pretty repetitive, just with different colors, and the darker that I'm going with the colors, I'm keeping it lower and not blending those ones up as high. That way it has a really pretty ombre effect. Now taking this deep purple shade in a really thin liner brush, I'm using this to kind of map out where the crease line is going to be. That way when I go in with concealer, I can just follow that line and really clean it up, and that's where it's gonna be the darkest. So I'm just blending it out so it's not too harsh, and then we'll go in just a little bit with concealer, but here I'm just building up that color and blending it out. So I'm just building up that same color, and once it's built up to the intensity that you like and you prefer, you can go in with your concealer. I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and just going along the natural crease line of my eye. So I had to do this twice because the first time I did it, it was so hard to blend because I wasn't passing like the middle part of my eye. I was only bringing the colors halfway on my eyelid, because I was going to have to wipe it away anyway. So I was like, oh, well, I'm only going to blend, and do my eyeshadow on half my eye. But it made it so hard to blend. There was no room. So that's why I brought the eyeshadow and I'm bringing the concealer all the way out on my whole lid. That way when I go in to, remove half of it later on, it just makes it so much easier, and it made the blending look perfect. So, yeah, little tip. I had to do a little trial and error there. But here I'm just taking that purple shade that we were using before and just deepening that line. Now going in with that white shadow, I'm going to set all of the concealer, yes, all of it, and this is going to be used as the first part of our lid color, and then we're going to be going in with another shade in just a moment. Taking this color, I'm going to apply this on the lid. I thought it was more purple, like on the eyeshadow palette, and then when I applied it I was like, oh, it's pink. I was like, alright, well, this works. So I put it on mostly all the lid. I just wanted to keep the white closest to the inner corner so we can open that up a little bit. So here I'm taking coconut oil and simply taking half of the eyeshadow off. This took me a while, to be honest. This probably took me about 15-20 minutes to get right, because if I messed up. Like, that was it. It was done. You can't, get away from it. And the first time I tried using a make wipe and it didn't work out. So when I went in with the oil, it took it off super easy. It's just so much easier to work with too. So definitely use oil if you want to do this. I wouldn't even try using tape just because you wouldn't be able to really move your eye if you put tape on your eyelid. So here I'm just going in and making sure I perfect this line, that it's super straight, and I tried to make it as even as I possibly could, but was humanly possible in my opinion. I tried to get it as close as possible. So how many times did I just say possible? Anyways, here I'm going in with the NYX glitter liner. Obviously they're silver color, and just drawing a straight line, kind of following where we just removed, but doing kind of like, it looks like a wing, but it starts on the half of the eye. I don't know. It's a really different trend. It's very, what's the word? Striking. It's different. I really like it a lot. And then I'm just being extra. Wherever I can put glitter, I'm going to put glitter. So I'm just following the crease line with the silver glitter. So I would probably never really wear this eyeshadow look out. This is just for fun. I just really wanted to try it, and with trial and error, I ended up liking what I came up with. So now to highlight the inner corner, I'm taking the Moonlight Pearls Highlight by e.l.f. and just highlighting that on the inner tear duct. So to tightline and align my waterline, I'm taking the Jordana black liner and doing so. And then I'm going to coat my eyelashes with mascara to prep them for the eyelashes that I'm going to be using today. The mascara that I'm using is by the Balm Cosmetics. It's the MAD LASH mascara. And the lashes that I'm taking today are Ardell Demi Wispies. And then just so my natural lashes can blend in with the falsies, I'm taking my eyelash curler and giving them a curl. And since I'm going to be doing a pretty smoky lower lash line, you guys already know I'm taking the Essence I Love Stage Eye Base and just prepping my lower lash line. And then setting that with the powder, and then going in with all the same transition shades that we used in the crease phone. But I am going to be adding a little hint of blue in just a moment, just to make it more purpley and bluish on the lower lash line opposed to the pink, just to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to apply that blue on top of the other transition shades, and then go in with that deep purple shade that we used on the crease to really define the crease. I'm going to use that to blend all these colors together, and then to blend out the liner on my lash line, I'm taking a black eyeshadow and doing so, and then coating my lower lashes with mascara. And I go ahead and do my full face and my lips off camera, and that's pretty much this eyeshadow look, you guys. I had so much fun with it. I really liked it. Like I said, I probably never wear this out, but it was so much fun to create it, and I can't wait to maybe do it again and mix up the colors a little bit. It was so much fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys liked it just as much as I did, and I will check you guys out in my next video as always. Love you guys. Bye.